So, one question I also wanted to clarify. You have big real assets. Uh, how do you plan to optimize that? And will you also look at option of having a separate entity to look at monetizing your real asset?
See, for any life insurer, real estate is a part of the investment portfolio. We have a substantial real estate, both inherited and purchased over the period of 70 years that we have been operating. And real estate is used both for our own use, where our offices stand, or also as investment property, which earns returns for us. We look at each piece of real estate as an investment, as part of the asset, and we expect each property to contribute towards the returns on the policyholders as well as shareholders' funds. So, of the recent past, we started examining the entire portfolio of real estate and see what's the kind of return, what's the kind of yield that it is bringing in, and how we can optimize or improve it further. So, a complete analysis of the real estate portfolio that we have, and looking at how this also can contribute towards improving the return to the policyholder as well as for the profitability of the organization has been taken up in a much bigger way. All options are open before us. Those real estate which are self-occupied also need to help in improving the image of the organization. So, improving the ambience and improving the atmosphere in the branches and the own buildings is one of the most important areas. Similarly, looking at the properties which are let out to look at whether they are bringing in the right kind of revenue is also something which we are looking at. As you said, whether we should create a separate entity or whether we should look at creating a division within our own organization. We have a very well established estates department which is currently managing, and we also have an engineering wing which takes care of the maintenance, building, constructions, as well as doing consultancy for others. All these are part of our team, and all of them are contributing for the returns of the organization. All options will be examined and we will take it forward in the days to come.
Any target that you have for FY27?
No, sir, no such targets as such. No, the return on assets we need to improve from whatever it is currently. That's what we are looking at.
Once the LIC scripts gets better, that will prepare ground for government further diluting its stake in LIC.
Yeah, the government also has been focusing on complying with the listing requirements, the LODR regulations. They expect that any company which had seen the IPO will have a public float of 10% and 15% at different schedules in time, and the government has been focusing as to how this can be achieved. The only thing is the market has not been so conducive, and so maybe the government will be looking at an opportune time for coming up with the next issue. We have done quite a good amount of activity in rewarding the shareholders in the last quarter. If you find that we have announced a 1:1 bonus and then followed up with a good dividend which is 67% more than what was declared in the previous year. So, I am sure that all these things will help the improved perception and improved valuation of LIC, and I am sure it should be possible for us to take things forward.
So, as far as LIC is concerned, you are well prepared for government dilution of its stake.
We have been prepared right from day one. See, this when we started preparing for the IPO, we were to be prepared for this kind of subsequent actions as well. So, the call is taken by the government. The government takes the call on the timing and the quantum or whatever it is, and as and when they come up with the decision, LIC will be fully geared up to work along with the government in ensuring that every initiative gets the right success that it deserves.